It was a dark and stormy night, but this book review had to get done. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is storming like crazy outside, but it's not going to stop me from doing my book review. The book we're going to review today is The 5 Secrets You Must Discover Before You Die by John Izzo, PhD. Now, one thing that struck me about this book when I saw it in Barnes & Noble, I said to myself, man, John is really not trying to sell any books here because this cover is horrible. But I didn't realize until after I read the book that this is not the original cover. This is the original cover, but somehow Barnes & Noble's put this cover on there. I guess they didn't want to sell any of the books. But I actually picked it up because of the title. It looked interesting. It was only $7. I'm so glad I picked this book up. It is one of my favorite books of 2016 so far. John Izzo interviewed over 200 people who were in the ages from 60 to 106 to try to find out what secrets a person must discover to have a happy life. So he figured that if he would interview people that were in that age bracket, they could give some meaningful insights on what the secret to happiness is. And after all those interviews, he distilled it down into 5 secrets. And I won't give away the secrets, but the funny thing is the secrets in this book, when you read them, they're more like, really, I kind of already knew that, but it's interesting to hear it from people who've already lived longer than you have and can distill those insights down to you. And it's not stories just from rich celebrities. It's from people from Holocaust survivors to barbers, and then everybody in between. So you get a wide range of opinions. But like I said, once he distills it down, really just 5 secrets to a happy life. I really got a lot out of this book. It was a real page turner. I found myself just reading. I think I read it in like 2 days. I made a lot of notes in this book because it really confirmed a lot of things that I kind of felt intuitively, that we all hear about what makes a happy life, but to really hear some people who've lived a whole lot longer than I have distill it down like they did in different aspects of their life, and people who had totally different walks of life, but when you broke it down to its core, there was really the same message in all the stories. So I highly recommend this book to anyone that's interested in discovering the 5 secrets. I would say this would probably be a book you want to, if you're really into personal development and self-growth and self-help, this would probably be a foundational book you want to start with when you start to read those type of books. So I recommend it to anyone that's interested in discovering those secrets. Now, what would I rate this book? I would have to rate this book 5 out of 5 Yetis because this is one of the best books, and you will find yourself referring back to this over and over and over again. I'm sure I will, and I've read it a couple times since I first read it. This is really great, so I suggest you go out and pick it up. The 5 Secrets You Must Discover Before You Die by John Izzo. And please don't get this one. This right here, this cover is horrible. Get the original one with the original cover. And it's probably around the same price, but go check it out.